The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Softball is coming your way on 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Ottumwa Bulldogs sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors: Black Hawk Auto Body, by Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, by Citizens Mutual, by Cole Palace Cafe and Books, by Community First Credit Union, by Lee's Photography, by Lisco, by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, by Meridian Credit Union, by Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, by the Ottumwa Job Corps Center, by Petrito Orthodontics, by Reflection Studio, by Schroeder Graphics, by Shelter Insurance, and by Slayton Polaris. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Softball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From Houston Field in the City of Bridges, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. We have a host of people helping out produce the radio broadcast back at the KBIZ studios. Kyle Smith is back there. He coordinates all of our radio producing of our play-by-play broadcast of all the schools that we do. Caleb Dalby is going to be on the board tonight, and Cameron Smoyer also helping out tonight. So thanks to the crew back at KBIZ helping us get the radio portion of this broadcast on the air. It's a Monday night CIML Metro Conference doubleheader as your Ottumwa Bulldogs welcome the Huskies of Des Moines Hoover. OHS comes in at 3-5, coming off splitting 2 games on Saturday in the Oskaloosa Classic. A 10-6 loss to Albia, but then Ottumwa, who'd already been swinging the bats fairly well in the first game, really kicked it into high gear in the second game against Oskaloosa. They scored 13 runs in the first inning, only had to bat twice, won the game 15-0 after 2.5 innings by the run rule. So OHS again 3-5. Some big hitting games for 2 games for Ottumwa on Saturday. Josie Lemons a home run and 3 doubles. Jocelyn Ware also had a 4-hit performance, and just about everybody got on base one way or another in that second game. As for Des Moines Hoover, they're 2-2. They've been blown out twice by Ames, and then they've blown out Des Moines North twice. Neither of those results is a surprise. They have a new head coach this year, Kerrigan Torres, who is a former alum and former DMAC player as well before going on to South Dakota State. It seems like a lot longer ago than 3 years, but in 2018, Hoover won the Class 4A State Softball Championship. All those players have since graduated. The last of them were on the team last year, but they had a tough year last year. They went just 3-20 a year ago. They still had some good hitting, but their pitching was just really, really bad last year, and this season they're still trying to find solutions in the circle. So the Ottumwa Bats already hot after Saturday, hoping to stay hot against Des Moines Hoover in this doubleheader tonight. Interestingly enough, the two teams did not meet a year ago, even though they're conference opponents. They were supposed to have one doubleheader, but COVID concerns wiped that out, and it was not rescheduled. So the Bulldogs haven't seen Hoover since June 24th of 2019 when the two teams split a doubleheader, Ottumwa winning one game 8-2, Hoover winning the other game 3-2. But a much different cast of characters for both teams as they get ready for this doubleheader on a hot, humid, and kind of still Monday afternoon in Ottumwa. We could really use a breeze. Don't have one right now. Hoping to get one as the evening goes along. Right now we'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Summer is the time to make every moment count. So pack more toys with bigger hauling and towing capacity. Go social outdoor style, connect with your friends, and turn up your soundtrack to make your rides even more epic. Because conquering summer is about capturing every second of adventure. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs at home on a hot Monday afternoon to take on Des Moines Hoover in a CIML Metro Conference doubleheader. Let's check the Game 1 starting lineups. First for the visiting Huskies, head coach Kerrigan Torres sending out the following lineup. Leading off and playing third base, Elena Jarrett. Batting second, the center fielder, Brooklyn Royster. Meadow Shackelford is the shortstop. She bats third. And Alexia Jarrett, the catcher, will hit cleanup. Caitlin Asher in left field, batting fifth. Anjanai Crawford at first base hits sixth. Eris Tyler, the pitcher, bats seventh. Nevaeh Montgomery, the right fielder, batting eighth. And batting ninth for the Huskies is the second baseman, Aubrey Hiskey. Again, the batting order for Hoover: Elena Jarrett, Royster, Shackelford, Alexia Jarrett, Asher, Crawford, Tyler, Montgomery, Hiskey, and Eris Tyler is the pitcher. Those are the Huskies. These are your Ottumwa Bulldogs. Leading off and playing center field, Zoe Jones. Batting second, the second baseman, Ella Aller. Jordan Paul's in right field, batting third, and Eber Schatz, the catcher, will bat cleanup. Josie Lemons at third base, batting fifth. Anna Wellings, the designated player, will hit sixth. Ashlyn Sheets pitching and batting seventh. Ann Guest, the left fielder, hits eighth. And batting ninth for the Bulldogs is the shortstop, Jocelyn Ware. The flex player in Game 1 is first baseman, Addison Ransom. Again, the batting order for Ottumwa: Jones, Aller, Pauls, Schatz, Lemons, Wellings, Sheets, Guest, Ware, and Ransom is the flex player. And, of course, the left-hander, Ashlyn Sheets, is in the circle. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Still about 8 minutes away from the first pitch. So let's take another 2-minute timeout and continue with our pregame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice. Basically, from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream, getting ready for the Bulldogs and Des Moines Hoover from Houston Field on this Monday afternoon. Jason Van Arkel with you just behind the backstop at our table. Camera, if you're watching on our video stream, giving you a great shot of Houston Field as the Bulldogs warm up. Start of a busy week for Ottumwa High softball and baseball. The Bulldog baseball team is also hosting Des Moines Hoover over just a couple miles from here at Legion Memorial Field. We'll pass along any score updates as we get them. We'll be at Legion Field tomorrow night. The Bulldog varsity team a single game against Centerville. That is scheduled for a 7:30 first pitch, give or take whenever the JV game ends. So we'll have Bulldog baseball at home tomorrow night. Wednesday afternoon, Bulldog baseball on the road at Des Moines North. No lights at the field at North. That is a 3:30 start Wednesday afternoon for that Bulldog baseball doubleheader. And then we'll conclude our broadcast week on Thursday with softball again, heading back to a place where it's been a while since the Bulldogs have found some success, Indianola. Bulldogs will play a doubleheader there. I believe the scheduled start time for Bulldog softball on Thursday at Indianola is 5:30. We'll double check that. But again, a twin bill on Thursday to wrap up the week, and then no Ottumwa games Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And then we're back at it again on Monday with another full slate of games. So 4 days in a row on the air with Bulldog baseball and softball. Always a treat to bring you OHS sports in the summer, even if we're sitting out here sweating off about 10 pounds. It's all good. It's good for us. Bulldogs wearing the red pinstripe jerseys. White lettering Bulldogs across the front. White numbers front and back. White pants with the red trim. Hoover's in all black jerseys. Black tops, black pants. Green lettering, Hoover trimmed in white across the front. I think it's green, or maybe it's a dark green. And green numbers trimmed in white front and back. They've got that Hoover Husky logo in white on the back of the jersey on the nameplate. As we mentioned, black pants, no trim. And those dark green socks for the Huskies. Our umpires have arrived on the field, so we're getting close to the national anthem, which will be followed by the first pitch here on the air. And it's not snowing, but the cottonwood is in the air. I've seen several people already posting on social media about all the cottonwood that's fallen in their yards, on their porches. I know one person in particular whose air conditioner got coated in it. It looked like it was wearing a wool coat. I dealt with some of that yesterday when I was coaching my daughter's soccer team, and the cottonwood was everywhere. And I'm probably going to have a few of those on me by the time the games are over tonight. And again, it does look like a gentle snowstorm out on Houston Field. If you could imagine not a snowstorm, a gentle snow shower, if you could imagine a snow shower in nearly 90-degree weather. The two head coaches are now meeting with the umpires at home plate. Kerrigan Torres, the Hoover alum, now head coach for the Huskies, and Mandy Moore, the Bulldog alum, now coach for OHS. A couple of very accomplished players in their day. I think they overlapped a couple of years. I think Mandy's senior class was 2 years ahead of Kerrigan Torres' senior class, if memory serves me right. And then both went on to success first at the JUCO level and then Division I college softball. Mandy, of course, played for Indian Hills and then went on to Iowa State. Kerrigan Torres played for DMAC up in Des Moines and then went on to South Dakota State. And so now you've got two coaches with very similar backgrounds in terms of coaching their alma maters after having a lot of success both at the high school and the collegiate level. And their meeting is concluded, so they're going to introduce the lineups to the fans who are still coming in here at Des Moines Hoover. Or pardon me, I looked over and saw some Hoover people coming in. We're not at Hoover, we're at Houston Field. I didn't just suddenly, use a Star Trek transporter and teleport myself to Des Moines. It would be nice to have those, though. It'd make the road trips a lot easier. Like when we go to Burlington on the 29th for that makeup doubleheader, it'd be a lot easier to just hop on a transporter and be beamed to Burlington instead of the drive we'll have to make. But that technology is not here yet. We don't even have flying cars yet, much less transporters.
25, Eris Tyler. In right field, number 12, Nevaeh Montgomery.
So the Hoover lineup just about introduced. According to the Hoover lineup card, they don't have a lot of subs here today. Yep, they've only got 2 additional players in uniform, it looks like, 2 or 3. So, yeah, just 2 additional players in uniform. So only 11 players in uniform for the Huskies. Bulldogs look to have their full complement of players available today. Hoover's got a very young roster. And we'll kind of detail that with their lineup as we go along. But just in looking at the roster, there's 6 8th graders on the Hoover roster. They're not all here today, at least not all dressed for varsity. Looks like 7 freshmen. And 6 or 7 sophomores. So you have a large portion of the Husky roster that is either a sophomore or freshman or just out of 8th grade. And so they'll have some growing pains, but they've got a good coach. They've got some talent. But someone needs to take advantage of the advantages they have today because Hoover's going to get better as the years go along. All right, time for the national anthem. We'll take 90 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
For the Huskies will be Jarrett, Royster, and Chapman.
Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Good afternoon once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Houston Field. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Caleb Dalby, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover, Game 1 of this CIML Metro Conference doubleheader. The defense for Ottumwa, Ann Guest in left, Zoe Jones in center, Jordan Pauls in right. Josie Lemons at third, Jocelyn Ware at short, Ella Aller at second, Addison Ransom at first, and Amber Schatz behind the plate. In support of the left-hander, Ashlyn Sheets. Sheets, just a sophomore herself, about to take on this young Hoover lineup, which starts with third baseman Elena Jarrett. Jarrett is a freshman, played some last year. Hoover had some good hitters last year. They were only 3-20. They didn't pitch well. They hit fairly well, but they graduated their top 3 hitters. So here's Jarrett, one of 2 Jarretts on the roster. And Elena Jarrett is the younger of the two. Alexia Jarrett is a sophomore. Elena's a freshman. All right, we're ready to go. Sheet steps to the rubber. And her first pitch, he's in there for a strike 0-1. First pitch at 5:04 this afternoon. And it is a warm one. We'll get you the weather conditions here in a moment. The 0-1, it's up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Partly sunny skies, 87 degrees. There are some clouds coming in. Maybe we'll get some cloud cover here. That'll cool it off a little bit. As that pitch swung on and missed, and the count is 1-2. A south wind at 9 miles an hour. That breeze is starting to kick up a little bit. The 1-2, off the corner outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Boy, we didn't have much wind at all in the hour leading up to the game, and now it's starting to get windy. Swing and a miss, strike 3, chased a high one. And there's out number 1. That'll bring up the center fielder, Brooklyn Royster. Don't have updated stats on Hoover. They haven't posted much since their first game. They are 2-2. First pitch on the way, downstairs, ball 1. Okay. The wind kicking up and the clouds coming in actually have me a little bit concerned that we might see more than just clouds and wind here. As that pitch is a strike and the count evens at 1-1 to Royster. Looking at the radar. I wait for it to loop back around here. That pitch grounded right back to the circle, up with its sheets, throw to first and 2 down. But some showers and storms have popped up just to the south of Ottumwa, and the umbrellas Annie and I have to keep the sun off our backs might end up having to keep some rain off our backs. We'll see. 2 down for the shortstop, Meadow Shackelford, right-handed batter. First pitch. Line down the line softly and right. That's going to drop for a single and roll into foul territory. Might be more, headed for second. And Pauls will just get it to the cutoff. So that's a 2-out double for Meadow Shackelford. And the batter will be the catcher, Alexia Jarrett. As we mentioned, the elder Jarrett, a sophomore. Runner in scoring position, 2 out for the Huskies here in the top of the first. A bloop double down the right field line for Shackelford. And that pitch swung on and missed. A rise ball up in the eyes, but a swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch fouled back to the screen, and the count 0-2. Pardon me. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Sheets outside, 1-2. And all of a sudden, the sun has disappeared. The cottonwood that was gently floating in the air is now swirling. And some darker clouds appear to be coming in from the south. The 1-2. Just inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, runner at second, 2 out top of the first for Hoover. In game 1 of our softball doubleheader. The pitch from Sheets, called strike 3 on the inside corner. The inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After half an inning, the Huskies nothing. The Bulldogs coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the first inning, Hoover a 2-out double, but nothing to show for it in the top half. And now the Bulldog softball team will take its cuts against right-hander Eris Tyler. For Des Moines Hoover, the defense behind her, has Caitlin Asher in left, Brooklyn Royster in center, Nevaeh Montgomery in right, Elena Jarrett at third, Meadow Shackelford at short, Aubrey Hiskey at second, Anjanai Crawford at first, and the catcher is Alexia Jarrett. Top three in the Bulldog order: Zoe Jones, Ella Aller, Jordan Pauls. Zoe Jones yesterday did not have a hit in the two games, Saturday did not have a hit in the two games in the Oskaloosa Classic. She did hit the ball hard a couple times, reached a couple of times, and stole a couple bases, scored a couple runs. Big dark cloud has come over Houston Field. Again, there are some pop-up thunderstorms in the area. Not sure if we'll get any rain here or not. First pitch to Zoe. Bunts it up the first baseline. It'll roll foul for strike one. 0-1 the count to Jones. Zoe digs back in. Tyler spins the ball on the right hip and brings it home, and it's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Eris Tyler throws fairly hard. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, and Zoe is gone for out number one. That brings up Ella Aller. Ella had 3 hits in the 2 games on Saturday, drove in 3 runs, scored 4 runs. And the Bulldogs didn't have anything wrong with the offense. They lost to Albee at 10-6 and then beat Oskaloosa 15-0. That pitch inside for ball 1. And again, as we're keeping an eye on the weather, I think maybe I felt a couple of very tiny raindrops. There's a ground ball to third. Jarrett will pick it up, throw to first in time, 2 down. And that'll bring up Jordan Pauls. Jordan had 1 hit in the 2 games on Saturday. It was an RBI single. She also drew a walk and scored a couple of runs. First pitch bounced in there, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Pauls. He's upstairs, 2-0. Hitters count for Jordan. Amber shots on deck. Now the 2-0. Way high and inside, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes as that breeze picks up out of the south. The pitch. Fouled back to the screen, will go to 3-1. The wind by Tyler, the 3-1 to Jordan. High ball 4. So Ottumwa's first base runner comes on a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Amber Shots. Amber had 3 hits and 3 RBI in the 2 games on Saturday. First pitch here. Ground ball slowly to second. Up with it is Hiskey, the throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left after an inning. Ottumwa nothing, Hoover nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Top of the second inning. Ottumwa High Softball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Reflection Studio next to New Cara Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. And by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. 5, 6, and 7 to up for Hoover here in the second inning. Caitlin Asher, Anjanai Crawford, and Eris Taylor. Asher, just a sophomore. Steps into that right-handed batter's box. And feeling just a raindrop or two every now and then as this pitch is up high, ball 1. Ashlyn Sheets pitched around a 2-out double in the first inning. Her 1-0 here is swung on and missed. Strike 1. One and 1 the count to Asher. And that pitch is right down Broadway, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, high, and we're even at 2-2. Sheets spins the ball on her left hip. Now the 2-2 pitch, low, in the dirt, 3-2. The first baseman, Crawford, on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Third strikeout for Sheets. So here's Crawford, the first baseman. Just out of 8th grade. First pitch. Little looper to the right side, caught at knee-high level by Addison Ransom, the first baseman, for out number 2. That'll bring up the pitcher, Eris Tyler. Tyler, taller right-handed batter, digs in. Sheets with her first pitch of the sequence, and it's on the inside corner for a called strike. Those dark clouds still overhead, but there are some breaks in the clouds as well. We are getting a few raindrops now as the 0-1 is on the outside corner, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on, no score, top of the second. And the raindrops are starting to increase. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Tyler gone on 3 pitches. Inning gone in 3 batters. We go to the bottom of the second. No score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the second inning. Bulldog softball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop out and see the new and improved look, and they aren't done yet. More upgrades are on the way to Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider, expanding into Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines Hoover nothing. Bulldogs batting bottom 2. Josie Lemons, Anna Wellings, and Ashlyn Sheets. First pitch from Tyler to Lemons, a swing and a miss, strike one. Josie had a big day in Oskaloosa on Saturday. Hit a home run and 3 doubles over the 2 games. And she swings and misses here 0-2. Josie drove in a total of 4 runs in those 2 games. Down on the count here 0-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. For out number 1. And right now, Ottumwa's having trouble catching up to the pitches of Eris Tyler. Anna Wellings, the batter. Anna had a double and 2 runs batted in against Oskaloosa on Saturday. She fouls this pitch at the plate, 0-1. The next offering to Wellings, down low, and a ball and a strike is the count. The rain, as we went to break, the rain was just starting to pick up. A lot of people scattered from the bleachers, but then it lightened again, so some people came back. Now we're starting to get a bit more of a light rain as Anna swings and foul tips it into the mid of the catcher, Jarrett, for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. We've been under and late on everything. 2 down, and that's 3 strikeouts already for Eris Tyler. That'll bring up Ashlyn Sheets. Sheets had a 2-run single in the Oskaloosa win on Saturday, and she swings and fouls this one straight back, 0-1. The 0-1 up high as the rain picks up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 fouled straight back again, 1-2. And now there's a rumble of thunder. 1-2. The pitch bounced in there, slipped out of the hand of Tyler, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second, no score. The pitch, swinging another foul back. Sheets stays alive. Ashlyn calls time and to take a piece of equipment back to the dugout here. Two and two to the Bulldog pitcher. The pitch, bounce, nope, low and away, didn't bounce, but it was low and away, 3-2. Full count and Guest on deck. And the payoff. Fouled back, will do it again. Good battle here between Tyler and Sheets. Three balls, two strikes. The pitch. Up and away, ball four. Second inning in a row, Ottumwa's drawn a 2-out walk. And Guest will be the batter. We'll get a courtesy runner for Sheets, the pitcher. That'll be Delaney Stevens. And Guest will stand in. She had an RBI single against Oskaloosa on Saturday. And the rain picks up a little bit more. For now, we'll play on. And just as I say that, it lightens a bit again. Swing and a miss by Guest. Strike one. 0-1 the count. And the next pitch. That's called a strike 0-2. Ann's going to have to shorten up the swing a bit, just try to make contact. No balls, two strikes. 2-out runner on first. Bottom second, no score. The pitch. Fouled back as Guest does just that and stays alive. Playing in a pretty steady rain and hearing thunder, but not seeing any lightning. The 0-2. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. Tyler strikes out the side. There was a walk and a runner left. After 2, no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the third inning. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines Hoover nothing. Bulldogs softball on KBIZ. We are playing in a pretty steady rain right now. But it looks like for now we will play on. Jason Van Arkel with you at Houston Field. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Caleb Dalby, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Caleb's the lucky one. He's staying dry. Unless for some reason he was running this game outside, but I wouldn't recommend that. Eight, 9, and 1 due up for Hoover. Nevaeh Montgomery, Aubrey Hiskey, and then the top of the order, Elena Jarrett. Montgomery is a senior on this team, left-handed hitter. First pitch. Down low, ball 1 in the lefty-lefty matchup. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs again, 2-0. And our umpire says it's raining too hard. Well, no, I thought he was calling time because of the rain, but actually it was just Amber Schatz going out to talk to Sheets, and now Mandy Moore out for a brief word with the umpire, then goes back to the dugout. The rain's coming down a little bit diagonally now. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, 3-0. At some point, if it's raining hard enough, it's hard to hold the ball and pitch. And I wonder if that's what Sheets is dealing with right now. 3-0. This pitch swung on and missed. A late swing for a strike, 3-1. The rain appears to be interfering with our video connection here right now. So if you're watching the live video feed, you switch over to radio. That's part of the problem. Pitch is low, ball 4. And a leadoff walk is issued to Montgomery. That'll bring up Aubrey Hiskey, the second baseman. Hiskey is a freshman. Time called, and Mandy Moore wants to talk to Ashlyn Sheets. While this conversation goes on in the circle, or next to the circle actually, Annie and I here just trying to keep the equipment dry and try to figure out how we can get our router back functioning so we can get the video stream back on the air. Again, if you were watching the live video stream and then it went out, we're going to blame it on the rain, as the guys who pretended to be Milli Vanilli once said. And we're out here in the rain at a table right behind the backstop. We've got umbrellas, but everything's still getting wet. All right, we're ready to go on the game again. First pitch to Hiskey is a little bit low, ball 1. Want to know the count to the number 9 hitter in the Husky lineup. Runner at first, nobody out. Top third, no score. The 1-0. That pitch was called illegal, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes as the rain continues to come down. That pitch low and away, 3-0. And I think that pitch was called illegal too, and I think Ashlyn is wondering what these calls are, and the umpire's going out to talk to her. And he's going over something with her motion. I mean, Ashlyn's pitched every day we played this year, and no one said anything to her before. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's in there, 3-1. Let's see if Sheets can come all the way back. 3-1 to the number 9 hitter, Hiskey. And this pitch is at the knees for strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, runner at first, nobody out, top third. Hoover trying to launch a rally in a scoreless game. The 3-2 from Sheets. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's out number 1. That is the 5th strikeout for Ashlyn Sheets. Back to the top of the order, Elena Jarrett, who struck out her first time up. Well, the rumble of thunder behind me. Again, I can't turn around and see if there's any lightning. And hard to tell how far away that thunder is. If any lightning is seen, that's an automatic 30-minute delay. But nobody's seen any yet. First pitch. Ground ball to third, fielded by Lemons. Throw to first in time, 2 down, as Montgomery advances to second. That'll bring up the center fielder, Royster, who bounced back to the circle her first time up. And Sheets is going to throw the ball that was just hit into play out of play because it's got mud on it now, and she'll get a clean one. And that pitch fouled back 0-1. No balls and a strike. Two-out runner on second, top third, the pitch. Ground ball slowly foul, third base side, 0-2. That's still on, though. It wouldn't be on. 0-2 the count. Now I've lost it. Swing and a miss, strike three.
High score for the Huskies. 2 runs on no hits, 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base. Up for the Bulldogs. Ware, Jones.
Test. It was on. Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, the live video stream on ottumwaradio.com. Everything is back working again. The rain has pretty much stopped here at Houston Field. When the rain was falling, it did something to our power. We had a circuit trip or something. We lost all power to the table, but power has been restored. And we are back on the air and on the live video stream. There's 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover still have no score. And Ashlyn Sheets' first pitch to Caitlin Asher is a strike 0-1. Sheets has set down 5 in a row since walking the leadoff hitter in the top of the third. The bottom of the third, we missed completely. Ottumwa had a strikeout, a pop-out, and a fly-out. Now that pitch up high to Asher, count even at a ball and a strike. Sheets has struck out 7 now in 3 2/3 innings. She's walked 1. She's only allowed 1 hit. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. On the other side, Hoover starter Eris Tyler has not allowed a hit in 3 innings. She has walked 2, and she struck out 5. The 1-2. Called. Strike 3 in the outside corner. Inning is over. Huskies go in order. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottumwa nothing, Hoover nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the fourth inning, a pitcher's duel here in game 1 of our doubleheader between Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover. Bulldogs and Huskies, no score. We started the game at 87 degrees, partly sunny skies, very humid, very little wind. It's now 81 degrees, and I wouldn't even say it feels that warm. Skies are mostly cloudy. The rain has come and gone and cooled things off. It also shorted out our power for an inning, but we're back on. And Ottumwa's got the heart of the order coming up. Jordan Pauls, Amber Schatz, Josie Lemons. Jordan walked her first time up. Right-handed batting right fielder stands in. First pitch up and in from Eris Tyler, ball 1. Still some rumble of thunder back in the distance. Big swing and a miss by Pauls, 1-1. I was hoping she'd put a little thunder into that one, but came up empty. The 1-1 pitch popped up right side, near the bag, behind the bag, and kind of late getting over there, but making the catch is the second baseman Hiskey for out number 1. Here's Amber Schatz, a ground ball to second her first time up. First pitch from Tyler to Schatz. Ground ball, third base side foul. And the count is 0-1. The 1-1 to Schatz. Bulldog dugout chanting for Amber as the pitch comes in. And chased a high one, swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ottumwa just keeps chasing that rise ball up and out of the zone. There's 2 down. That's 6 strikeouts for Tyler. Here's Josie Lemons, who struck out her first time up. First pitch misses for ball 1. That pitch in there for a strike, and we're even at 1-1. That pitch called a strike on the inside corner. Josie thought it was too far in, 1-2. Two out, nobody on, and the pitch high, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. Ottumwa goes down in order again. We played 4 in Game 1 at Houston Field. We still have no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Top of the 5th inning. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines Hoover nothing. Now, interesting, maybe just the differences in what you can see and you can't see at 2 different ballparks. Here at Houston Field, we played through a steady rain for a couple of innings. Rained hard enough that we lost power for an inning for our broadcast. Over at Legion Memorial Field, Ottumwa took a quick 1-0 lead on Hoover, and then they saw lightning over there, so they went into a mandatory 30-minute delay. And I believe they're still in that delay, even though the rain has stopped. Now, I heard thunder here, but, you know, we're kind of here surrounded by trees in this spot in Ottumwa, and nobody saw lightning, so we played on. Anyway, Anjanai Crawford stands in for Hoover and fouls it straight back 0-1. Only been 1 hit in this game. Hoover had a 2-out bloop double in the first. And nobody's had a hit since. The 0-1 to Crawford. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sheets 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. Ashland taking her time. And that pitch swung on and missed. Count evens at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ashland Sheets to Angie Crawford. The pitch, high, 3-2. The pitcher, Eris Tyler, on deck. The 3-2. On the inside corner, called strike 3 for out number 1. That is 9 strikeouts for Ashland Sheets. Here's Eris Tyler, a strikeout victim, her first time up. Lefty to righty, the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt of the catcher shots for strike 1. Tyler with a practice swing before digging back in. Now the 0-1. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one in this pitcher versus pitcher matchup. And the pitch from Sheets is lined into center. That's a base hit. Boy, it hit that wet grass and just died as Tyler is on with only the second hit of the ball game. They both belong to Hoover. And we'll get a courtesy runner for Tyler. Andrea Ngoran is the courtesy runner at first.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Nevaeh Montgomery.
So here's Nevaeh Montgomery, who walked her first time up. First pitch here is outside for ball 1. Hoover with its first base runner since the 3rd inning. Now lefty-lefty the 1-0. At the knees on the inside corner, strike 1. The wind by Sheets in the 1-1. Off speed on the inside corner, strike 2. And Gorin, the runner at first with 1 down. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's strikeout number 10. She struck out 2 in every inning so far. Has a chance to strike out the side here. The batter, Aubrey Hiskey, who struck out her first time up. Runner at first for Hoover, but now 2 away. Lefty to righty, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hiskey digs back in. Sheets into the wind in the 0-1. A little bit high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, a runner on first, no score, top of the 5th. The pitch. Popped up, right side, foul territory over the screen. And the count goes to 1-2. Amber Schatz tossed the mask away in pursuit of that ball, and now she's got to shake the mud out of it before putting it back on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside, 2-2. Two and two to Hiskey. Elena Jarrett, the leadoff hitter, on deck. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sheets strikes out the side. She has 11 in the game. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. Still no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Ottumwa still looking for its first hit of the game. There's no score between the Bulldogs and Des Moines Hoover. Bulldogs softball here on KBIZ. told that over at Legion Memorial Field after the lightning delay, they are back playing baseball again. Ottumwa had an early 1-0 lead over there, I believe. Anna Wellings, Ashlyn Sheets, and Guest, 6, 7, and 8 do up for the Dogs against Eris Tyler, who has completely shut down Ottumwa to this point. Bulldogs have 2 base runners, both via the walk. Tyler has struck out 7 through 4 innings. Wellings takes a big swing and misses, strike 1. Boy, everything's at the top of the zone, and Ottumwa keeps swinging underneath it. 0-1. The pitch. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh, she chased a high one there, 1-2. Ottumwa has helped out Tyler a few times on pitches like that. Up in our eyes and still taking cuts at him. Now 1-2. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, another high one. 3rd strikeout in a row, 8th in the game for Tyler. 1 away for Ashlyn Sheets, who walked her first time up. First pitch. Bunted at and missed. Strike 1. The 0-1. Way high all the way to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on, no score, bottom 5. The pitch. On the outside corner, strike 2. Sheets has to protect the plate now. The 1-2. Fouled back, will do it again. Her first time up, Sheets fouled off 3 pitches with 2 strikes before eventually drawing the walk. That pitch misses, and the count goes to 2-2. 2-2 pitch, called, strike 3, out number 2. Nine strikeouts for Tyler. First pitch to Guest, inside, ball 1. And steps back in. The 1-0. Pop foul back into the right, off the screen, 1-1. Two out, nobody on for Ottumwa here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch, up and in, 2-1. Eris Tyler has retired 9 Bulldog batters in a row. Now the 2-1 to Guest. On the outside corner, strike 2. Jocelyn Ware on deck if Guest can keep the inning alive. The 2-2. Ground ball sharply up the middle, base hit. And Ottumwa finally has its first hit of the ball game. Throw gets away, coming back into the infield, and Guest will take second. So that'll be a throwing error by the left fielder as Caitlin Asher threw it away. And now runner in scoring position for Jocelyn Ware, who struck out her first time up. Two out, runner in scoring position. First time Ottumwa's had a runner get to second tonight. First pitch to Ware. On the inside corner for a called strike. Ware struck out her first time up. Now the 0-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ware trying to protect the plate now. And the pitch. Hit her in the arm. Oh, that one stung, but she'll take first. And that'll give Zoe Jones a chance with 2 on and 2 out. Zoe has struck out and popped out to short, 0 for 2. Ware's still rubbing her left arm. That got her above the elbow, looked like on the tricep. First pitch to Zoe, pop foul back and out of play, 0-1. No balls in, a strike to the Bulldog leadoff hitter. Guest at second, Ware at first, 2 down. And the pitch chopped to short, fielded by Shackelford, throw to first in time, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left after 5. Still no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Top of the 6th inning as our pitchers duel continues. Game 1 of our softball doubleheader. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines Hoover nothing. Don't have to worry about a no-hitter anymore. And Guest getting the first Ottumwa hit in the bottom of the 5th inning, but she was stranded at second. Hoover has the top of the order, Elena Jarrett, Brooklyn Royster, and Meadow Shackelford. Jarrett is struck out and grounded to third, 0 for 2. First pitch from Ashlyn Sheets, bunted foul, first base side, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Elena Jarrett. That pitch low, and the count even at a ball and a strike. One on one the count, and the pitch. High fly ball to left. Guest going back, but has room, and will make the catch for out number 1. That brings up Brooklyn Royster, who's grounded back to the circle and has struck out, 0 for 2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Hoover. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Ottumwa. Lefty to lefty here, the pitch. Slapped to left, shallow, that's foul behind third base near the edge of the grass. As Royster tried to slap her way on, but it's strike 1. And Guest to play a little more shallow now as the 0-1 pitch is inside, 1-1. No score, top of the 6th inning. Whoever can manufacture a run, 1 might be all you need. Now the 1-1. High and away, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way from Sheets. High and away, 3-1. Well, throw her a strike. Make her hit her way on. Three and 1 the count. And the pitch. Poked in the air, caught by the shortstop Ware behind the third baseman Lemons for out number 2. The little slap hit, but didn't go much of anywhere. 2 out, nobody on for Meadow Shackelford, who had the bloop double in the first inning and struck out in the 4th. This will be the first inning that Ashland Sheets hasn't struck out at least 2. Pitch up high, ball 1. I have her at 11 strikeouts for the game. One and 0. And the pitch. Pop foul back to the screen. Count is even at a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on for Hoover, top 6. Ottumwa will have 2, 3, and 4 due up in their order in the bottom half. One and 1. And the pitch. Low and away, 2 and 1. The infield still muddy. The grass in the outfield still wet after the rain earlier in the game. The 2-1 on the inside corner, strike 2. And we played in a pretty steady rain for a couple of innings. Thankfully, it has gone by. Now the 2-2 from Sheets to Shackelford. Liner into left field, base hit. And Hoover has its 3rd hit of the game, a 2-out single here for Shackelford. That'll bring up the catcher, Elena Jarrett, who has struck out and fouled out to first. Neither team has had an exceptionally dangerous threat. We'll put it that way. Hoover had a runner at second and 2 out twice, once in the first, once in the third. Ottumwa had a runner at second with 2 out in the 5th. Runner goes, pitch grounded to first, knocked down by Ransom. She'll pick it up, step on first, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We're still scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Is this where Ottumwa finally breaks through? They are scoreless with Des Moines Hoover. Huskies have 3 hits. Ottumwa only has 1. Bulldogs have drawn a couple of walks. Hoover's drawn 1, so there's been a grand total of 7 base runners in this game. 4 for Hoover, 3 for Ottumwa. Good part of the order coming up for the Dogs, 2, 3, and 4. Ella Aller, Jordan Pauls, Amber Schatz. Let's see if Aller can get on base and start a rally. The way this game has gone, you get a feeling that whoever scores first will come out on top. If Ottumwa could scratch across a run here, they'd be 3 outs away from the victory. They've got to solve the puzzle that has been Eris Tyler, who has struck out 9 in 5 innings of work. Ella has grounded out and flied out 0 for 2. And a little floater out behind second, caught by the shortstop Shackelford for out number 1. So here's Jordan Pauls, who has walked and popped out 0 for 1. First pitch, high and away, ball one. One and 0 to the Bulldog right fielder. The pitch. Chased a high one, swing and a miss, 1-1. Boy, that's really been the story today. Ottumwa just keeps getting fooled by that Tyler Rise ball. Ends up chasing pitches up out of the zone. The 1-1. That one's high and in. Jordan bends back out of the way, 2-1. One out, nobody on, bottom of the sixth, game scoreless. There's a little floater to shallow center. That is caught on the run by the shortstop Shackelford in shallow center field for out number 2. Well, here's Amber Schatz, who was grounded out and struck out 0 for 2. Well, even when Ottumwa gets bat on ball, they haven't hit it hard, except for the single by Guest in the 5th inning. That's the only hard hit ball Ottumwa's had all game. First pitch to Schatz. High fly ball, shallow left, and actually in the dirt behind third. The catch is made by Shackelford, so Ottumwa pops out to the shortstop all 3 times in the inning. We go to the 7th. Still no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Top of the 7th inning. Ashlyn Sheets is 3 outs away from throwing 7 shutout innings. And normally when you do that, you get a complete game victory, but if Sheets does it here, victory won't be secure because we're still scoreless. Ottumwa nothing, Hoover nothing. Hoover has 5, 6, and 7 due up in their order. Caitlin Asher, Angie Crawford, Eris Tyler. Asher has struck out twice, 0 for 2. Asher digs into the right-handed batter's box for the 3rd time today. And the pitch from Sheets. Low and away, ball 1. The game feels like it's sitting on the edge of the knife, although hasn't really felt like either team's had a serious chance to score yet. That pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Hoover's had the leadoff hitter reach once. That was a walk back in the 3rd inning. Ottumwa hasn't had the leadoff hitter get on all game. There's a strike to Asher from Ashlyn Sheets, 2-1. The Hoover hitters have worked deeper counts in this game. That pitch is grounded slow to the right side. Charging is Aller. Throw to first in time for out number 1. So here's the first baseman, Angie Crawford, who has popped out and struck out 0 for 2. Crawford will dig into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Sheets. Liner softly foul off to the right for strike 1. No balls and a strike to the first baseman for the Huskies. Sheets toes the rubber again, and the 0-1. Low and away, 1-1. Chloe Bradley is throwing in the Ottumwa bullpen, but obviously she's just getting ready for game 2. The 1-1 from Sheets to Crawford. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ashland 1 KO or 1 strike away from strikeout number 12. Now the 1-2. Low, 2-2. The pitcher, Eris Tyler, on deck. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Upstairs, 3-2. Twice previously in this game, Hoovers worked a full count. They struck out both times, and they strike out this time. Called strike 3 as Sheets gets K number 12. 2 down for the pitcher, Eris Tyler, who has struck out and has hit a solid single. Tyler trying to tap the mud out of her cleat there. Now digs in. First pitch on the way. Off speed, missed for ball 1. Ottumwa, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Hoover, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. 2 out and nobody on. Top of the 7th. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Late swing there by Tyler. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Look ahead to the bottom of the 7th. Ottumwa will have Lemons, Wellings, and Sheets due up. Sheets trying to make sure that they'll be batting for 1 run to win. The 1-1. Line foul off to the right, weakly over the first base dugout, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Sheets looking for strikeout number 13 here. Tyler stands back in, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, it's in the dirt. Ricochets off the backstop, picked up by the catcher. Shots throw to first in time, so the strikeout and then the putout 2-3 will end the inning. 13 strikeouts for Sheets, and she gets a 1-2-3 in the top half of the 7th. We go to the bottom half, no score, need 1 run to win it on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines Hoover nothing. 1 run would win it for the Bulldogs softball team. If they don't score on Eris Tyler, we'll go to extra innings. Bulldogs will employ an interesting strategy here to start the 7th inning. Josie Lemons was due up. Delaney Stevens will pinch hit for her. Stevens played second base against Albia on Saturday and went 1 for 2 with a single in that game. I imagine she's in there because a lot of Eris Tyler's pitches have been up in the zone, and Delaney is a little shorter in stature, smaller strike zone. Ottumwa trying to get a speedy hitter on, maybe with a walk. The pitch. Pitch was up high, bunt shown, but didn't offer at it. 1-0, and there you see it right there. That pitch was well up at eye level. So Ottumwa's going to challenge Eris Tyler here to get the ball down. 1-0 to Stevens. The pitch. Up and in, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Addison Ransom, the flex player, is on deck. The 2-0. Bunted foul back to the screen, and it's 2-1. Ransom not in the batting order as the flex, but the DP spot, Anna Wellings, is due up, so that would be the natural spot for Ransom to flex into if Ottumwa wants to give her an at-bat, which it looks like they will. Now the 2-1. Bounced in there, all the way to the backstop, 3-1. And Stevens gets the play called out, the code called out by Coach Moore at third base. Checks the wristband and will dig in. Couple of big swings, but I don't think she's swinging away here. The 3-1. Bunted, but foul off to the right, 3-2. That ball might have been high, but Stevens tried to get the bunt down. 3-2. Can Ottumwa get the leadoff hitter on to start the bottom of the seventh? The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three for out number one. So Addison Ransom
first baseman number 20, Addison Ransom.
So Ransom will get her first at bat here. I've not seen Addison bat this year. Of course, saw a lot of her in the winter. Starter on the Bulldog girls basketball team. Now she'll stand in with one out, nobody on in a scoreless game in the bottom of the seventh. First pitch. High ball one. One and 0 to Ransom. Scoreless in the seventh. One out, nobody on in the pitch. On the outside corner for a called strike. Bulldogs just trying to get that winning run on base. The 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Two balls, one strike to Ransom. The pitch. Kind of a weak swing and fouled it back, 2-2. She started the swing and then realized that pitch was another rise ball going up above the zone, but couldn't pull the bat back in time. 2-2, got to protect the plate now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Another time we swung under a rise ball, 2 down.
Batting the pitcher, number 27.
11 strikeouts for Eris Tyler. Here's Ashlyn Sheets, who's walked and struck out 0 for 1. 2 out, nobody on in the pitch. Low and away, ball one. The 1-0 is called a strike. The letters on the outside corner, 1-1. If we go to extra innings, Hoover's got 8, 9, and 1 due up in the 8th. Montgomery, Hiskey, and Jarrett. That pitch fouled back by Sheets, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Sheets. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. And Tyler struck out the side in the 7th. Free softball here at Houston Field. No score going to the 8th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Top of the 8th inning, extra innings. Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover scoreless in game 1 of our softball doubleheader. And not only have the pitchers been dominant, the defenses have not really been tested very much. The two teams have combined to strike out 25 times. Ashland Sheets has struck out 13. Aris Tyler has struck out 12. Nevaeh Montgomery, Aubrey Hiskey, Elena Jarrett, 8-9-1 due up for Hoover here in the top of the 8th. Ottumwa no runs, 1 hit. And no errors. Hoover no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Montgomery has walked and struck out 0 for 1. First pitch, low ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside 2-0. Sheets has walked a bit more of a tightrope in this game than Tyler has. She's fallen behind several hitters but has battled back. That's on the inside corner for a strike to Montgomery, 2-1. The next offering from Sheets. Swing and a miss, a late swing, 2-2. When hits have been so hard to come by, sometimes players and teams get into a passive mentality. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Strikeout number 14 for Ashland Sheets. That brings up Aubrey Hiskey, who has struck out twice. By passive, I mean they start trying to work the count, taking pitches, trying to get ahead, and maybe trying to draw a walk instead of thinking about getting a hit. Now, drawing a walk isn't a bad thing, as this pitch is low and away, ball 1. With some late swings there by Montgomery after she got ahead in the count, it looked to me like she was really hoping to get 2 more outside the zone. There's a ground ball left side, fielded by Ware at short, throw to first. Big stretch by Ransom, caught the low throw in timeout number 2. What a stretch at first by Addison Ransom. Back to the top of the order, Elena Jarrett, who has struck out, grounded to third, fly to left, 0 for 3. 2 out, nobody on, top 8. In the bottom half, Ottumwa will have their 8-9-1 hitters due up. Guest, Ware, and Jones. The pitch here, ground liner back to the circle, caught by Ashland Sheets, who just calmly drops the ball down and heads back to the dugout. 1, 2, 3 go the Huskies. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still need a run to win. We're scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimwehr, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Ottumwa nothing. Des Moines Hoover nothing. We're right where we started, basically. Bulldogs will have Ann Guest, Jocelyn Ware, and Zoe Jones due up. Guest has struck out and has singled and has the only Bulldog hit. It was a clean shot up the middle. We'll see what the Ottumwa strategy is here. In the bottom of the 7th inning, they pinch hit Delaney Stevens. She tried to bunt her way on, couldn't get a bunt down. The Bulldogs probably thinking they'd like to put some pressure on the Hoover defense, but they haven't really been able to even do that. Eris Tyler has struck out 12. So that means of the 21 Ottumwa outs, 12 have been by strikeout. First pitch to Guest. Checked her swing. The pitch was high, ball 1. Ashlyn Sheets has struck out 14, so 14 of the 24 Hoover outs have been Ks. That pitch low and in, 2-0. Now, does Ann have the green light, get aggressive here, or do you hope for ball 3? The 2-0. That was on the outside corner. That was a good pitch by Tyler. Not one you want Guest to swing at, 2-1. In the 5th inning, Ann singled and then went to second on a throwing error. That pitch way high, 3-1. Ottumwa's not had the leadoff hitter on in any inning so far. Guest trying to change that here, bottom of the 8th in a scoreless ball game. The 3-1. Popped up foul back to the screen, 3-2. And it got stuck up there. Got stuck on the crossbar up there. So there it'll stay for now. 3-2. Guest stands back in. This feels like an important pitch. The 3-2. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Guest shortening up a little bit, getting a piece and staying alive. Got to protect the plate, but you don't want to chase. Anything in the zone, you got to make contact, but if it's out of the zone, let it go, take your base. Another 3-2 pitch. High drive, deep center field, track, wall. Off the base of the wall. Boy, Guest just missed a game-winning home run, but she's into second with a leadoff double. Boy, for a moment there, I thought she'd won it with one swing. But now the winning run at second with nobody out. Jocelyn Ware, the batter, she struck out and she's been hit by a pitch, 0 for 1. Now this might be a situation where Ottumwa tries to bunt the runner over to third. Where the Bulldog shortstop digs in. First pitch. Bunted it foul back to the screen, 0-1. Well, that rise ball is hard to get a bunt down on. Andy Moore telling Ware to relax here. Now the 0-1. Bunted, good bunt, back towards the circle, picked up, and the throw to first. It gets away! Coming home is Guest, and the Bulldogs win! Ottumwa wins it 1-0 at 8 innings. They finally put some pressure on the Hoover D, and it pays off with a victory in Game 1 of this conference doubleheader. Guest with the double. I think that's a bunt single for Ware. I think she would have beaten it out anyway, and then the throw gets away, and Guest comes home from second to score the winning run. 1-0 in 8 innings, the final score. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Summer is the time to make every moment count. So pack more toys with bigger hauling and towing capacity. Go social outdoor style, connect with your friends, and turn up your soundtrack to make your rides even more epic. Because conquering summer is about capturing every second of adventure. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wait now we up now. And when we touch down.
Game one in the books at Houston Field tonight, and in extra innings, your Ottumwa softball team beats Des Moines Hoover 1-0. They win it in the 8th inning on a double, a bunt. First, I have it as a bunt single for Jocelyn Ware, and then a throwing error allowing Ann Guest to score all the way from second to give Ottumwa its 4th win of the season. The totals for Ottumwa: 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. Ashlyn Sheets is the winning pitcher. For Des Moines Hoover, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 4 left on base. Eris Tyler, a tough luck loss in a ballgame that took 1 hour and 34 minutes to complete. Ottumwa now 4-5 on the season, 2-1 in the CIML Metro Conference. Hoover now 2-3, also 2-1 in the Metro. So, now that all the craziness of Game 1 is complete, the rain has come and gone, the power's been restored to our table, and we should be good for the rest of the evening. We're going to, on the radio side, take a 3-minute timeout, then get you Radio Iowa News and Radio Iowa Sports. On the video side, we'll introduce you to a couple more of the great sponsors helping us bring you Bulldogs softball this summer, and then we'll just step aside and let you see a nice view of Houston Field until we are ready to get Game 2 underway. Bulldogs win Game 1, 1-0. Game 2 coming up in just a little while on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.